In this demonstration, I will roll back a Windows video driver. Here in Windows Server 2016, I'm going to go ahead and start the Device Manager tool. So I'll do that by going to the Start menu and searching for the word Device. And from the search results, I'll click Device Manager. From here, we have the ability to take a look at and also control the configuration of the various drivers for our hardware components. In this example, I'm going to expand display adapters over on the left. And I can see that I've got a driver here, the Microsoft Basic Display Adapter. Now this is usually not a great thing because you're using the absolute bare bone minimum capabilities of your hardware. You're not using the driveware for that specific display adapter. So I'm going to right click. From here I can choose to update the driver, I could disable it, I could uninstall it, I could scan for hardware changes, or what I'm going to click on is Properties. Here I can go into the Driver tab where I have all the options available at my fingertips. So I can see the driver date and the driver version. Now this is important because there might be a known problem with a specific version or an older version of this display adapter driver. I can also see the digital signer for this is Microsoft Windows. That gives me some assurances that this has been tested thoroughly, it's not malware, and so on. Depending on your machine configuration, you might be prevented from installing unsigned drivers. As I go further down, I have the option of updating the driver, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that. I've got two options. The first one is to search automatically for updated driver software, or I can browse my computer for driver software. That would be applicable if I had already manually gone out and downloaded the video driver from the manufacturer's website. Here, I'm just going to choose the Search Automatically option. And my screen might flicker a few times, and after that, it tells me that Windows has successfully updated my driver software. So I'm going to click Close. Now I can see indeed that some things have changed here. I can see the driver date and the driver version look a little bit different. And also I have the option now of rolling back the driver. You can roll back a driver if the new driver causes problems and you want to revert back to the more stable older driver. So if that were the case, I could click Rollback Driver, which I will do here. Now I'm asked why I'm rolling back the driver. I'm just going to choose My Apps Don't Work with this driver, and I'll click Yes. Now after a moment, we've reverted back to the Microsoft driver. So we've got the driver date, the driver version, the provider, all of this is now back to what it was originally. And we can even see on the left, we're back to the Microsoft Basic Display Adapter. Now the other thing that we should keep in mind is that we can go to the Events tab here and see some events related to this driver. Also, we can click View All Events. When you click View All Events, what you're doing is spawning the Windows Event Viewer, and it's got a custom view built, as we can see in the left-hand navigator here, for that specific display adapter driver. So we've got a filtered list of logged events over on the right for that particular driver. And that can be extremely useful if you're trying to troubleshoot what has changed over time.